Good with y'all boys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we got another reaction video. Now today's video, we just reacted to coryxkenshin was right about YouTube. Now I don't know what he really mean. I mean, Cory has made some videos about him having problems with YouTube. Like recently, like when he uploaded his Resident Evil video, it got age restricted for no reason. And I would bet you that YouTube did not send him an email or send him like a restriction notice on why he got that. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. It's real crazy how some of these content creators just like, I mean, they just get like strike down by YouTube or YouTube's like on their wing like as much as possible to like try to get them at least 3 strikes, to get them as much strikes as possible to like to not make, I don't know, man. They just be doing some random stuff on YouTube. I ain't gonna lie. But let's see what this is talking about. This is kind of relatable because a lot of YouTubers go through this, and I got through this through a video. Maybe it was age restricted, maybe it wasn't, but I censored the whole clip that I made in the video because it was someone getting hit by a car, and I skipped that whole like clip. And then bro, like after that I uploaded it, and then yeah, I uploaded it. It didn't have that clip. They still striked me down, or they still like restricted the video. So I don't know. I don't know. Let's see, bro. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Make sure you like make sure you like, subscribe if you're new. Make sure y'all comment below what your favorite clip is. Favorite clip in this video is. Make sure y'all go pull to my Instagram for more updates from YouTube, and tap into my Discord for more future videos like this. Let's get to it.
Looking back at it, coryxkenshin was absolutely right in the situation between him and YouTube. For those who don't know, there was a major controversy that happened a couple years ago where Cory was calling out YouTube for favoritism and racism. Pretty crazy accusations to make in the current age of the internet, but the proof he had to back it up was undisputable, with YouTube essentially blacklisting his channel from the platform every time he had a few videos perform well, while allowing other creators of different races to post the same content and receive zero consequences. And believe it or not, things have only continued to get worse ever since this situation happened, with numerous extremely large content creators getting completely demonetized off the platform without any notice, which for many of these creators makes absolutely no sense at all. And like,
I'm kind of like wondering if it's like the channel basically, or like how the AI treats the channel, like if the channel is actually a slave to the AI basically. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking about, because I never got derided this hard by YouTube for them to try to give me at least 3 strikes for like absolute no reasons, and them trying to get me off of YouTube.
Like I stated before, this would all stem from a single video coryxkenshin made on a game called the Mortuary Assistant, where shortly after it was posted and reached number—
Just imagine if Mr. Beast got some strikes. It would be the end of YouTube as we knew.
#1 trending in the world, it would get completely age restricted off the platform, forcing Cory to make a video about what he believes to be racism and favoritism behind the scenes on the YouTube team.
This is the situation. August 18th, I uploaded the Mortuary Assistant. A lot of you would know it got age restricted because the following video I did, I let you guys know it got age restricted. YouTube didn't tell me why. I saw that all these other YouTubers were playing the Mortuary Assistant, and only my video seemed to be age restricted. And I looked for like an hour, 2 hours. I was scrolling all different types of people's video. No one else's was age restricted. So I appealed the restriction. Hey guys, I'm not sure why mine got age restricted. Could you look into this? Appeal rejected. They doubled down. The policy team said, no, Corey, your video is restricted for good reason. We're not going to tell you why, but it's restricted. That's our final decision.
Now this was extremely strange, because Cory is one of the top gaming creators on the entirety of YouTube. Some would even say that even based off the stats, he is the #1 gaming creator. So why would YouTube be targeting him specifically in a situation like this? Why would he be the only one getting age restricted on a gameplay that so many other people also did around the exact same time? And why would they double down on it even after he appealed it, even knowing that so many other creators have also played the game on the platform? Rightfully so, it didn't make much sense to Cory at all. And it really did seem like something was up with the YouTube team, specifically because one of the—
That's crazy how it happened again with his recent vid with Resident Evil, and he didn't even say anything about it. Like, he was like quiet, straightly quiet.
other big creators that didn't get—
So he really must be like not like focusing on YouTube as much. So I mean, he's making his book and stuff. Maybe he's taking breaks. I don't know, but he hasn't said anything at all yet. He's not. I don't even think he's on his Twitter anymore. How do you want us to follow your Twitter even though you're not on it?
any age restriction from this gameplay was Markiplier, who is obviously another extremely large creator on YouTube, comparable to Cory in the size of their channels. And this obviously once again would be extremely confusing, and something that he would ultimately bring up in this video.
I get with my YouTube rep, I send him an email, hey, could you look at this? This is some weird stuff going on. Only my video got age restricted. My YouTube rep, who isn't—
bro, he's very, very lucky that he has a YouTube rep, because all of these creators that go through the same thing has their like video age restricted forever, or has that second strike forever. Cause bro, if you don't have like a manager for YouTube, what he just said, if you don't have like what he just said, if you don't have what he just said, then us underground YouTubers are cooked. I could lie.
On the policy team, he looked at my video and he said, hey, it could possibly be this part at the end where the woman was battling some depression, and I'm just gonna leave it there, lest this video also get age restricted just because I'm talking about it. So I looked at that part. The first thing I did was try to find other YouTubers who had that part, or at least a part similar. Now, Markiplier, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I just want you to know I have a lot of respect for you, and I didn't mean to drag you into the middle of this. Your channel just happens to be a great reference point because A, you're a really big YouTuber, and B, you're not black. So I can look at your channel, and then I can look at my channel or look at anyone else's channel and make sure that the things in the games that you play, that they're enforcing the rules equally to everybody. So I go to Markiplier's Mortuary Assistant Part 3, and he had the same situation going on, and his video wasn't age restricted. So I send the video to my YouTube rep. I say, hey, Markiplier has this situation in his video, but his isn't age restricted. Could you send that to the policy team and see what they say about that?
And this is where the entire situation would get absolutely insane, because after Cory would send all this information to his YouTube rep, and they would realize that the rules are clearly not being enforced well towards everybody, they would end up removing the age restriction from Cory's video, which to some people might be the entire issue resolved. But to people like Cory, who is literally one of the top creators on the site, it definitely seemed like there was something shady going on behind the scenes, almost like some people didn't like Cory or had something against him. And it's really hard to tell if the thing they have against him is his skin color in particular, but it's definitely something that shouldn't be ruled out.
What do you think happened after that? I'll give you a second. They came—
Yeah, it's mainly unknown. Like, I don't know if I could say like the AI system or some of the people behind the YouTube headquarters, or behind the scenes of YouTube. I can't tell at all. But what I can tell is he's actually making a fact and he's kind of right on what they be doing on here, having favoritism and racism and stuff. It's kind of right of that.
Back.
It's kind of right about that.
And they removed my age restriction. They took it off after they already rejected my appeal. I sent them the clip of Markiplier's video that has the same thing, and they removed it. Now, my YouTube rep, he was excited. He was, oh, great, this is awesome. Look, Corey, they took the age restriction off. I said, why? I expected them to triple down and give Markiplier an age restriction too. But they looked at Mark's video and they used that to verify my innocence. So I send my YouTube rep a lengthy email detailing my feelings about the entire situation, feeling like there was some favoritism at play. There was either that or some racism at play, and that I would like to sit down with the policy team and figure out why my video was flagged in the first place. Actually, number one, was it automated or was it a human that age restricted it in the first place? Number two, who was the human reviewer? Because it's a human reviewer once you submit an appeal. Who was the human reviewer that doubled down and rejected my appeal? Number three, why did it take Markiplier's clip in order for them to reverse the decision?
These were all extremely good questions on Corey's part, as all of these things that YouTube was doing against his content really made it seem like there was some sort of motive against him in particular. Whether that be because they just don't like Corey as a creator, whether the people on the YouTube team are genuinely racist, or anything like that. Regardless, it's not right whatsoever. It's not right to single out creators who have done absolutely nothing wrong at all, just because you may not like them for some specific reason. However, it really did seem like someone or a group of people on the YouTube team didn't like Corey for some reason and were trying to take them down. So with Corey's Mortuary Assistant video being #1 trending, someone on YouTube might have wanted to take it off of that and age restricted the video, but obviously
it is like when every time he goes like #1 trending on YouTube or goes on the top charts on there, like top 5 on top, you know, when he really goes viral, it seems like it just seems like they be finding some sort of way to try to give him some strikes or to give him some like an age restriction or like an age restriction, you know what I mean? I would agree to that, yeah.
this is all just an accusation.
My bad about the commentary, bro. I cannot hear myself because I'm so sick right now, so my bad about that, bro.
And something that happened a very, very long time ago. Regardless though, YouTube
My ears are like jammed right now. Like I cannot hear anything or myself right now.
response to Corey's email to them about them having favorites and or being racist would only make this situation 10 times worse.
So another day, another 2 days go by, and what do you know? They re-age restricted the video. They re-age restricted the video. I say, no way did they do that. I go to Markiplier's video now, and now his video is age restricted. They got caught with their pants down. They got called out, and then they had to go back and say, oh, whoa, okay. We see the narrative that he's kind of pushing here. We need to take some steps back. We need to just age restrict them both and be done with it. You thought that I wasn't gonna like talk about this, make a video about it? You realize
Nah, they never thought about that.
it's how bad this looks for you, YouTube.
That's one of the things that they weren't thinking about.
Realize how
they could have just taken it down. Like they owe it, bro. They like had some sort of type of reason. You know what I mean? Like they had any time to take it down. You know what I mean? Like they could have took this video down for some reason, bro. They literally age restricted his him complaining about YouTube and him complaining about how he's getting strikes on there and stuff. They age restricted that video. So, I mean, no, they didn't age restricted, but they gave a strike on the video that he made. Y'all had to watch like the full video, but he made another video like this that he was talking about YouTube and complaining about his strike and stuff, and how he got the strike on that same exact video that he was talking about YouTube on. I was like, what? So they really could have just taken this down for real.
Here,
Really
this comes across. I, in all my years, have never seen a video get age restricted, de-age restricted, and then age restricted again. Have any of you ever seen that happen before? They saw that I saw that there was some unfair stuff going on, so then they tried to appease me by de-age restricting the video. I say, wait, why are you doing that? Because I sent Markiplier's clip. And then they say, oh, okay, well, let's just age restrict them both. Why is my channel so much more thoroughly scrutinized? Especially so when I've been #1 trending multiple days in a row, which I've done multiple times. And every single time I start to get an uptick in traction, an uptick in activity, here comes YouTube coming through. Hey, let's get him for that video from 2019. Yeah, you see this, Corey? No, this is bad. It wasn't bad the 9 months that I was off the platform. It was only bad when I got back and I was #1 trending.
The fact that after Corey accused the YouTube team of having favorites or being racist, and then they instantly folded and age restricted both Mark and Corey's video at the same time, just proves Corey's point once again. They used Markiplier's video to prove Corey's innocence, which simultaneously proves that they have favorites in some way, shape, or form. That they'll age restrict certain people rather than others for whatever reason they see fit, whether that be their own personal beliefs or due to them possibly not liking an entire group of people. And as
Yeah, now it's like once you do something bad, like you get like all 3 strikes and like you're just out, bro. Literally. Or you need to fill in like a appeal notice for you to get the monetization again, because now you could get like easily taken away from monetization on YouTube.
Corey stated, pretty much every single time something like this would happen, it was always right after he reached a major milestone, or after one of his videos would do extremely well and reach #1 trending.
Now I realize that when you call someone a racist, that's a very, very serious accusation. But I can tell you the people on that policy team, those shadow people that are anonymous and get to enact their will however they see fit, how can we be sure that they take a black person's video and a white person's video and it can be the same exact video and they restrict the black person's video but not the white person's video? I feel I've been mistreated for a long time. I mean, even when we hit 10 million subscribers and I was supposed to get my diamond play button and there was no correspondence, these situations always coincide with an uptick of growth. And it always just comes off like we can't let this black guy get too high up. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm telling you, that's how it comes off. I don't see any other YouTuber that gets #1 trending many times and then all of a sudden they're getting age restricted and they're getting copyright strikes and all of that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Point them out. I want to see them. I'll retract this entire video. I'll make a public apology to YouTube. I have no problem. My dad taught me if you make a mistake, be a man and address it and apologize. I will do that, no problem. But to me, you know what it comes off? It comes off whenever Coryxkenshin starts doing some crazy numbers or getting on trending too much. We got to find something. We got to get him for something. He's got to have done something.
And the main issue that everyone had with this entire situation is the simple fact that YouTube is always trying to portray themselves as a platform that is fair for everyone. But whenever you see something like this, where Cory is very clearly being mistreated compared to other content creators that make videos on the exact same stuff, it really does make it seem like YouTube has some sort of vendetta against him. That they see him reaching all of these milestones like 10 million subscribers, now 20 million subscribers. Or they see him pulling these insane numbers, reaching #1 trending on numerous videos, and they simply just want to drag him down. And genuinely, it really is sad because Cory has built an absolutely massive fan base, posting thousands of videos for over a decade at this point. But even so, as he himself is bringing so many people to the platform every single day, YouTube in one way, shape, or another is trying to drag him down.
Yeah, and they can't really stop him from there right now because he's just the biggest YouTuber on the platform, literally. Once they saw him come back, they were like, bro, we gotta find a way how to get this, we gotta find a way how to get this Negro. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I am deeply sorry
down bad,
that this came off as a rant. You know, in the beginning, I wanted to keep my emotions out of it. I wanted to stay logical, stay on the things that I could prove. I gave you the facts, but it also turned into me venting the emotions that I've had built up around YouTube. Ironic that I have to upload this on YouTube, but where else am I gonna upload it? You know, I worked hard. I built this community from the ground. It's taken me over a decade to do. And I would have just hoped that the playing field was fair and that, hey, if I did something bad, then everybody else who also did that thing should get punished too. Is that unreasonable? I have no problem being punished. I have no problem if I break a rule that I get punished for it and I learn. But when you start, like, when it's targeted, when you're doing things only because I'm like getting bigger, or I don't know how it always seems to coincide with that situation, but that's just what it is.
Now, Cory is one of the biggest examples of this happening in the history of YouTube, and it's very concerning just due to the amount of proof that we actually have of the YouTube policy team either having favorites or being racist, just based on common sense and all of the stuff that Cory showed us. And genuinely, Cory's gameplay is some of the cleanest on the entire platform. He even bleeps out the cuss words in the games that he plays and everything like that, and that just made even more people believe the fact that someone behind
Yeah, I don't know about that now, but okay.
behind the scenes was specifically targeting
That's what people think, bro.
Cory. Because of all of these other YouTubers who are just as big as Cory, like Markiplier, who's getting millions of views on every video, who is swearing a lot in all of his videos, getting flagged less often than Cory's video. Ludwig more.
I mean, I wouldn't say he doesn't swear. Maybe he's just lying on him saying like, oh, I never swear before. He probably done it before, but not as like continuously as he really does. You know what I mean? But I would say like he's probably done it before, but that's fine. It doesn't matter if YouTubers like that, bro. We all make mistakes on stuff. We all make like sins every day about on that, and mistakes on cussing, like I said. So we do that like every day, by mistake, by whatever like you're arguing about, or like, you know.
Critical, Jacksepticeye, and a bunch of people would respond to this situation, and this is one of the main things that they would bring up.
Cory is probably one of the most advertiser brand-friendly content creators there is in the gaming space. He doesn't say bad words or anything bad. he even censors that kind of shit in the content of his video, like from the games he plays. So he goes the extra mile to be as brand friendly and advertiser friendly and family friendly as you can be. So it can't be an issue of him just being, too hardcore for YouTube to support. That's just not the case. It has to be something else. Something maybe going wrong with the algorithm, or potentially actual racism at the YouTube policy team. It's not impossible.
Now, you'd think that over the years after all of this happened, YouTube would try and resolve these issues and at least not make it very obvious that they have favorites on the platform. However, debatably, this is still happening on an even grander scale to this day. There have been tons of creators recently getting demonetized all over the platform. And if you don't know what getting demonetized means, it essentially means your entire channel can't make any revenue at all. So it's not just one video getting taken down or age restricted, it means that you literally can't make money on your channel at all forever until YouTube ultimately reverses it. And this isn't just happening to a couple people, it's happening to tons of people from every single niche all over YouTube. One of the biggest examples being Curse, who, if you guys don't know, has over 400,000 subscribers, many videos that you may have even seen before, and he got completely demonetized due to inauthentic content. Many people think that this is because of the new AI features that YouTube has been trying to implement, where they're trying to get rid of all the AI.
I just feel like it's all the AI features that's really controlling these channels, and like seeing how they are, and like controlling how it is, you know what I mean? Like it's literally like a type of slave for your channel, you know what I mean?
Generated content of people just using AI to completely generate videos and make a ton of money off the platform.
I don't know. I don't think they should have put that feature in, because it's just causing like all types of like demonetization and like ors and different types of strikes. You're not getting paid on YouTube. Your video getting age restricted for no reason.
But Curse has showed his face in his content before, and everyone can clearly see and hear that he doesn't have an AI voice, that he edits his own videos and everything like that. And this just makes it extremely unfair for all of YouTube, especially considering that a lot of these creators that are getting demonetized don't have any sort of YouTube reps or any connections with YouTube whatsoever. So they lose their entire source of income that they actually worked hard for, completely unrightfully, like they did absolutely nothing at all wrong. And in the exact same video where Jacksepticeye was talking about the coryxkenshin situation, he talked about how he feels so bad for all of these YouTubers who deal with these exact situations and don't have any sort of YouTube representation.
I keep thinking about what it's like if you don't have a YouTube rep to talk to this stuff about. Like, there's a lot of smaller creators out there that get stuff flagged for the same reasons, and then they don't have anybody to talk to, and it just stays flagged for a long time. And what happens because of that is when your stuff gets like a yellow symbol on it, you get demonetized, or you get ad limited suitability, or you get claimed, or anything like that. It just kills your search rankings, because YouTube don't want to promote something that can go out to people that's claimed or has some sort of sensitive material or something in it. So you just don't end up in people's recommendations. You don't end up in suggested videos. You don't get pushed to as many people as you would if you were greenlit in the system. So there's a lot of creators out there who are probably getting hit with stuff that shouldn't be.
Anyways, guys, as a lot of my friends got completely...
Yeah, they're super bad at like communication, for real. Like if they're talking about that, that's the like one of the most important things that they need to have, because like some creators that want to be creators on this platform, they don't want to be creators on this platform, and if they're just gonna if they're just gonna get striked the first day, or if they're gonna up to you, like if they're gonna mess up the first day, basically.
demonetized from the platform due to absolutely no reason at all. It reminded me of this entire coryxkenshin situation whenever he got age restricted on YouTube, making his video completely cooked and no one else served the same repercussions as him, obviously due to potential favoritism or racism on the YouTube team. And I also want to do a quick shout out to a couple people that recently got demonetized. First one is Curse. If in any way a YouTube rep or anyone is watching this video, please reach out to this guy. He did absolutely nothing wrong, as you can obviously see. And the other person is Styro number 1, who's another good friend of mine that I talk to a lot. He also got completely unrightfully completely demonetized on YouTube just due to all of these changes. And by the way, both of these people rely on their YouTube revenue and again did absolutely nothing wrong at all. People in the comments can say, oh, now you can get a real job, and they can troll and everything like that, but in reality these are people that
no, bro, like once you put your hard work and dedication on YouTube, it's like a job don't exist to you at all anymore. Like you don't have time for none of that and stuff. Like you can, but at the same time you're putting all your hard work and effort on YouTube, you know what I mean?
genuinely
You can get a job. It is reversible to get a job. Like you can get a job anytime you want. It's just like if you're really putting like your hard work on something, and if you're really doing if you're really locked in on something that you love and then that you think you're gonna be big at, I would presume for you to stay locked in on that path instead of trying to get a job. Of course, get your money up, but if you don't like the job, then don't be in it.
did work hard to build audiences on YouTube, and now they're getting everything stripped away from them for no reason
That's
at
how I would see it.
all. So with that, make sure you guys drop a like and also subscribe down below if you haven't already.
All right, W video, man. Sorry about the commentary again, bro. I'm very, very sick. My ears are like closed and clogged up and like popping, so like I can't really like speak up loudly. But yeah, bro. I hope y'all enjoy this video though. What they did say is facts. Like YouTube has kind of a problem of seeing what to do with these creators and stuff, and basically punishing them in sort of some type of way. They just do it randomly and stuff in random moments that you don't know. So they need to work on that. They need to work on their like AI. I think they need to take their AI system out. But yeah, bro. I hope that Resident Evil gets like undemonetized, because I'm trying to watch that again. But hopefully y'all enjoyed though. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Be sure to follow me on my Instagram for more updates if I'm going from YouTube, and tap into my Discord. And I'm out. I'm gone. Peace.